Good afternoon everyone, and welcome to my first tutorial. I'm just going to show you real basic boxing technique if you're drawing something like a dessert glass or a cup or a glass or just something that you know needs to be symmetrical. So the very first thing you're going to do, just using very soft sketchy lines, is to just draw a box to roughly the same shape as what you're going to draw. So obviously if it was a wine glass, it would be long and thin. If it was a cup, it would be a little bit shorter. So what we're going to do is we're going to find our center point, which is going to be our line of symmetry. So again, just keeping your lines super soft and sketchy. And then you're going to look for the different layers. So we've got like the base of our dessert glass, and then we've got the stem of the dessert glass, we've got the head, and then we've got the lip, which is the bit at the top that we see down. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to make sure that your negative space matches up on both sides. So for instance, if we were going to start from the bottom, from the base, okay, we are going to curve that on both sides so we can see that it finishes at the same point. A negative space, which is this space here, matches this space here, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to just curve that forward, because we all know that anything that is in front of us has a slight curve, okay? So you can see that already starting to take shape, okay? Now I usually have a little bauble bit, so you make sure that this area here is equal to this here. Then we've got the stem, so we're going to go a vertical line there, and it's going to be equal on this side here. So remember, that's your line of symmetry. So we want this area to be equal to this area here. Okay, now we're getting to the hard part, because this is going to be our main cup area. So again, we're just going to curve it forward, and we're going to make sure that this curve here, with our negative space here, so remember that's your negative space, is going to be equal over here. Okay, so we're not looking just at the positive shape, we're focusing more on the negative shape. So this space here is going to equal this space here, and you can see that that's already almost spot on. Okay, now looking slightly down on the cup, so we're going to curve that down, and we're going to curve that across. So again, this area here is equal to this area here. Okay, so there we have it. We've got a little dessert cup, or a goblet, wine glass, whatever you want it to be, and it is nice and symmetrical, and making sure that our negative spaces all match up. So it's not just about focusing on the positive outlines, we have to then turn our brains around to the negative space as well. Okay, thanks for watching.